Sausage.
Hello everyone, this is Attack the Backlog, the podcast where I, Mark Kuznez, tries to make a dent in their backlog one game at a time. This episode is all about NERF Legends, a game where you use NERF blasters to destroy robots in fantastical environments, because when I think NERF, I think robot murder. I don't know what to say. NERF Legends is bad. It's not kind of bad, it's just bad. Not so bad it's good bad, but so bad, how did this get made bad? The sound, the visuals, the gameplay, the modes, it's all bad. And because of its unrelenting badness, I struggled with whether or not I should bother writing this script and recording this episode. What's the point? I can't remember the last time I played a game where I couldn't think of a single redeeming quality to hold up so I could at least say, yeah, most of it may be bad, but this one thing is really cool. There's nothing cool in NERF Legends unless you count the metal bodies of the robots you're killing. I don't. And you may be saying, isn't it cool to shoot robots with NERF guns? No, it's not. It's confusing. Everything about this game is confusing. How does anything in this game, outside of the guns you're using, even remotely relate to NERF? If you take away the 20 or so real-world NERF blasters, what about Legends elicits NERF vibes? And how do foam darts make robots explode in the first place? I want some damn answers. Wouldn't it have been cooler if the game embraced its nerfness and had you fighting against other kids in makeshift armor, battling in real-world environments that resemble the spaces kids play in real life? Imagine fighting against a team of kids wearing a hodgepodge of sports equipment for armor in a park full of swings, slides, monkey bars, and all the other usual equipment you find in a playground. That would work for both kids and parents alike, reminding kids of where they play when not gaming, while tickling the nostalgic bone of adults who remember doing the same when they were a kid. How about a level based on a school, an amusement park, a haunted house? Anything a kid could relate to that at least feels somewhat normal for a NERF battle to take place in. But that's not what NERF Legends is going for. Instead, they opted for Dark Souls looking castles and dense jungles full of robots, because castles and jungles and robots are what we think of when we think of NERF. And if my suggestions aren't imaginative enough, why not go larger than life while still feeling thematically correct? Have a level inspired by Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or a level in a blank check / Richie Rich-esque mansion, or a level in some underground caves that lead to a massive pirate ship to get your Goonies on. I'm not saying my ideas are good, I've literally spent less than 5 minutes thinking of them, but I am saying the ideas the developers went with are bad. But as bad as much of the design is, it's the game itself that lets players down most. From the audio to the gameplay to the technical way things should work and often don't, NERF Legends exceedingly succeeds at not succeeding, leading to a self-induced beating that's on par with poo eating and 50 Shades of Grey reading. The audio, from the subpar voice acting to the oomphless sound effects, sounds terrible, and what's more perplexing is always multiple seconds out of sync in cutscenes, making it impossible to engage with what little story is there. Not that it's worth engaging with regardless.
Graceful like a cat, fast like a jaguar.
Master Silska, our guest needs a lesson in agility. Care to be their tutor?
Watch out! Not even my sensors can keep up with her!
I honestly don't know how such a glaring issue could pass QA. Not to be outdone, the gunplay and gameplay in general feels awful. Movement lacks fluidity, feeling more herky-jerky than strawberry smoothie, and shooting provides zero satisfaction, regularly feeling out of your control when free aiming, and out of your control for a completely different reason when aiming down your sights, thanks to incredibly aggressive aim assist that's just a lock-on disguised as aim assist. Sure, you could turn aim assist off, but then you just experience the awfulness felt while free aiming all the time. It's a lose-lose situation. But the worst of the worst are the bugs and glitches and all the ways the game breaks itself. Enemy AI is barely functional at best, and reloading is quirky thanks to a weird need to release the trigger after reloading in order to make your gun work again. The real kicker, though, is that on multiple occasions, I ended up reaching some part of a level I wasn't supposed to reach, and this led to me getting stuck with no way to get out and no way to restart at the last checkpoint, meaning I had to completely quit out and restart the level from the beginning.
Up. Yeah.
This sometimes meant playing 15 to 20 minutes of a level over again, and when playing the game in general is already painful, having to replay any part of it because of its broken nature is excruciating. It was after this happened a third time I decided to quit playing not only the level I was stuck in, but the game as a whole. To keep playing would be a form of self-induced torture, and not even I hate myself enough to take part in such cruelty. NERF Legends is a confused game that's destined to be forgotten, and that's the most positive thing about it. It will be forgotten. But until that day comes, I'm stuck remembering how bad NERF Legends was, and I can only hope my pain is your gain, because now, not that I imagine many, if any, were planning on playing this, you know to stay far, far away, lest you want to be like me, aka a little bit insane. Anyway, that will do it for this here episode of Attack the Backlog. Once again, I am Mark Kuznez. Y'all can find me pretty much everywhere at PX Sausage, and if you'd like to find links to all the places I call home, you can do so over at pxsausage.com. As always, thank you for watching or listening. I hope you enjoyed this here episode, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. So for now, adios, arrivederci, bye!